Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome back to Hermitcraft's boomin' Boardwalk district. As you can tell, we've got quite a few businesses, well, just the one at this point. We've got my beautiful little leather shop here, and unfortunately, it's been a few days we have not gotten any business. You know, part of that might be it's the holidays, so people are too busy shopping to go shopping. Part of it might be lack of foot traffic over here because there's just not enough demand, as we get more anchor stores in here, like a real shulker box shop, I think we could start seeing some real traffic. But look, way too much leather, not enough sales. Far too few sales. One suggestion you guys had in the comments was to let people know with like a sign what was inside of here. Did I just hear like something break? Is someone on the server near me? Dang it. Okay, so enough being creeped out. Let's go ahead. Wait, can you not put these... How come... Do these not work on coal blocks? Oh, it's because of the fence post. Interesting. So, if I put one of these here, do I have extra fence posts to test this with? No, of course not. Okay. Well, either way, that's fine. This will actually kind of level this out. Boom. Now people know they can come here for leather. And we'll give it kind of a jaunty angle that says, come on in. Right? That looks like something that's inviting. People are going to respond well to that, clearly, Got plenty of sunlight in here, beautiful windows. It'll happen, guys. Now, one thing I was considering, too, was adding an additional kind of entrance to the gallery from this level, or like down to the boardwalk. And there's two ways we could approach that. We could do that from the lowest floor here. And because we've already technically got this wall that I constructed that was not original. And so, like, I was thinking we could just kind of come straight down here into this little landing. And that might be viable. Another option would be to continue that stairwell or that ledge here over. But of the two, it kind of seems like doing something over here might also... Well, I say of the two and then propose a third option because I'm good at everything I do. Like having people come in through here might also be good. But I'm not sure yet. Go a lot of different ways. Dang it, I've still got random torches on the glass I need to go clean up. Luckily, I went and bought a bunch of ender pearls. And I'm terrible at them. Let's see, can I do this? I believe in me. Man, ender pearls fall slower in water now? That's crazy. Oh, did I intentionally have some of those torches on there for lighting reasons? I wonder. Well, dang it. Either way, let's go ahead and just knock it out real quick. Because, I mean, it's not like stuff can spawn on here. Looks like I did have these in there intentionally. Huh. Well, I'm sure once we get rid of them, we'll immediately understand why we had those and then regret removing them. But if we were to hop down here, I figure I could possibly just start putting in some stairs here. Like, we wouldn't even need to break the glass, although maybe that's going to be too steep there. I don't want to, like, choke the artwork here, but it's not really... Like, you don't get a lot from viewing it from behind here, and this is... I feel like this piece is meant to be experienced from the inside, so, I don't know. If we had to bring this wall out a little bit in order to accommodate an upward climb, that might not be the worst. Let's go ahead and grab some stairs and give that a try. It seems like the way to do it would be to come through like so. I really clearly want to put torches down, though, so that we can kind of clean up some of these sand blocks before they become a problem. And here. Whoops. Yeah, so let's see. I don't know what you guys have been up to lately, but last night me and some of my Patreon supporters had a chat with Leonard Richardson, the author of Constellation Games. That was really fun. So, I don't know, it's just nice being able to, like, talk about books in an organized way again. one thing that I miss, that's probably what I miss more than anything about school. Like, where were we? We were going to try to climb up here. Now, in the process, what we're going to want to do as well is to figure out a way to block off this door and create an entrance that's, relatively safe and not just going to kill us all. So, keep that in mind as well. If you see a chance to do that, feel free to comment. But yeah, oh, sorry, I got distracted. I was going to say, I think one of the reasons that television is so enjoyable for people to watch is because it's like the book club that you used to have, or not even book club, but the academic experience of discussing books you had in school, except about TV shows. It's harder to get a whole bunch of people to all read the same book than it is to get a whole bunch of people to all watch the same TV show, because, incidentally, a bunch of people are already watching, some new Marvel show or whatever it is. And that's not, why do I have so much black stained glass? Oh, yeah, because I made a leather shop. This is an advertisement for the leather shop. Please shop at the leather shop. Where was I? People were already going to watch the same TV shows. It's fun to watch things with your friends. If some of you guys all watch the same Let's Players with your friends, and then you can be like, OMG, did you see the latest Mumbo video? He's such a spoon, or whatever. Which I heard that said at Minecon more than any other convention I've ever been at, is Mumbo is such a spoon. That's a weird sentence, and I heard it, probably more than any other sentence, other than, hello, how are you? Those are more greetings, but, everybody else, they're, just kids really like talking about utensils and Mumbo. I don't know. Call me old school. When we want to, refer to, something, we talk about its temperature. We're like, oh, Mumbo's so cool. But no, not these kids. They're like, Mumbo, he's such a spoon. And I'm like, oh, okay. So what does that make me exactly? Am I more like a knife? And then they'd be like, who are you? But that's fine. It's fine. I don't need recognition from children. I don't need people being like, man, Joe is the knife of the group, or whatever. That's not vindication or validation I need. So, the thing about this that I don't like, well, several things I don't like. One, I think I'd want to have a second log here to, make this fence connect to something, because right now it doesn't do that, and that's weird. So we want logs to put here. Also, I want to have maybe a transition. I kind of want to make it clear that this is an exit. So maybe I should put a redstone block over the top and some fence gates to indicate that this is not part of the museum on the whole. You are welcome to exit there, but don't just do that all the time. So if there's an obvious place for the fence gates, it's going to be right here. Although I think mobs can just jump over that. No, they can't because of that roof. Now, I might want to rotate one of these so that it actually, goes the right way. Yeah, that'll work. So if somebody comes up here, they'll see, okay, there's a gate, and then they can go up. I wonder if using orange wood for the gate might have been better. Now, the second thing I wanted to do real quick is I wanted to put in exit signs, and luckily, this red stripe happens to be at just the right place. Oh, dang it. No, it's not at the right place at all. Dang it. Okay. Well, exit. It's barely readable, and probably not a visually good idea, but we can come back and tweak that later. Okay, so there we go. What were we talking about? The communal experience of sharing artwork together. Yeah, so having a book club where everybody can hang out and talk about the same book is really cool. And being able to talk to people about the same shows, the same Let's Players, it's just, I don't know. I definitely enjoy reading for myself. I want to read things because they are of interest to me. And it can be hard sometimes to find people with common interests, which I guess is kind of why I had to kickstart, well, not kickstart in the, commercial sense, but why I had to create my own group in order to achieve that goal. But that's kind of okay with me. I don't mind. Let's see. If we're going to do this, what I probably should do is widen the stairs by one more here. and then interrupt, like maybe move this set of logs over one. I just want to encourage you guys, if you're thinking about, like, if there's something you enjoy, don't be afraid to, like, try and get folks together to like, enjoy it with you. If there's certain types of movies, invite people over, do a movie night. Certain types of books, post on Twitter, hey, I want to read this book this month. Who else wants to jump in with me, It's, like, everybody, like, leadership of something like that doesn't have to be the same as, like, you're not at Iwo Jima, you're just reading some books. It might, even if you don't have experience doing anything like that, formally, like, it's good to do. And then, hey, that's also nice, because then if you're ever at a job interview or something, and they're like, oh, hey, do you have any leadership experience? Even if you don't have any formal, like, job leadership experience, or, like, sometimes clubs at university can be kind of cliquish, or in high school. So, like, yeah, you might not ever be an officer in a club in high school, but that doesn't mean that you're not, like, somebody who's capable of doing whatever job that they're hiring for, being able to say, oh, I started my own book club, we're up to X number of people, just something a little like that can kind of get a conversation going, too, because, I don't know, not that I'm great at job interviews, but it seems like interviews that go well tend to be ones where you can just discuss things, like, you want to demonstrate that you're an interesting person, and demonstrating that, because they're going to have, many people that might be skilled enough to do the job that you're looking at, but not everybody's necessarily going to be somebody that they want to work with. So demonstrating that you're somebody who can get along well with others and listen patiently to people and stuff like that might not be a bad idea. Oh, look at that sleepy impulse. Good night, sweet prince. And let's go ahead and knock that block out. We'll leave the one in the center. I think that actually kind of works better that way. And then, when we come down here, exit. So this is not the fanciest exit yet. There's still a lot of room for improvement. Here we go. Joe Hills' art gallery. New installations coming soon. Nice thing about this is now, we can get the foot traffic from people over there coming over to check out the artwork. Might not be the same as coming in through the front of the building, but you know what? It'll still be nice to get people in. I mean, they can enterprise in through the roof for all I care. Man, that is so tall. Okay, sorry, I get distracted easily. But, yeah, so this will hopefully get us some more foot traffic. Plus, we have the advantage of having the second shop now, like, on the Boardwalk district. It's like, hey, the Boardwalk district, now there's 2 shops. Now, granted, you can't buy anything here yet. Oh, that reminds me, the buy-in process. A lot of people have asked, like, if the bidding should be secret. I don't think the bidding should be secret, because you have to know what you're bidding against. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to make the bids, like, you put in, like, there'll be an anvil with, like, pieces of paper or something, and you name your bid or whatever, but the bids will be in blocks of diamonds, so that way people don't just bid 1 diamond more, 1 diamond more, 1 diamond more, and start, like, a bid more of attrition, Like, if you want to outbid somebody, you have to go back and bid 9 more diamonds, which, for the amount of work that these pieces took, I don't think is incredibly unfair. So, anyway, feel free to leave your comments on that. Feel free to share any experiences in the comments about things that you've done where you've gotten folks together to, like, participate in something and, like, read a book or watch a TV show together or something. But, yeah, I don't know. Any sales here? No, man. I'm going to have a hard time paying for those banners. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out how that exit looks from up here. It's completely imperceivable, just as I designed. Well, almost. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.